crafters. I wanted to share some details with you about this die box set. I designed this from the get-go for only to put it in my Etsy shop. But after I made it and put it in my Etsy shop, there were so many of you who asked me to please make it into a die. But because the die set is very big and so very expensive, I needed to find a seller and finally found someone who wants to produce it but in a limited available amount because of the price. But at the time that I changed the cut file into a cutting die drawing and sent it off to the seller. As you know, my cat Lizzie got very ill and unfortunately died. So I and the seller did not see one of the mistakes that was inside of the die set. So for everybody who bought the die set, please listen carefully. The mistake is in this part of the die. Don't look at this part because this tag is not in there because this I designed for another seller, but this tag is in there. And the problem, or this tag, this is not a tag, this flap that closes off the inside of the boxes. The problem is that the seller left the layer piece stuck inside of the outer die. I don't have the die set yet. The seller was forgotten to send it to me, so that's why I can't do a tutorial at this very moment. I need to wait for me to get the die set in because the die set and the cut file, they vary in style, and I need to have the die to make sure that everybody who bought the die get a good tutorial. That's the problem. So for everybody who already ordered this set and who has it on its way or already at home, please do me one favor. Do not open a dispute to the seller, but send the seller a message through Aliexpress and tell them that you bought the set and that you need a new flap part. I already changed the drawing. The drawing was good, but she made a mistake and she and I did not see it. So it's both of our mistake. You can make this yourself if you just cut a square piece of, a rectangle piece of paper around the corners and make a fold line in it, then you have it. But I think because you all paid so much for the die set, you need to have a good die set that has this part also in there. So the rest of all the parts are perfectly, only the problem is when you die cut this part there will be a hole, and yeah, that's not right. So please, if you already bought this set, paid for it and it's on its way, or you have it at home, send the seller a message, not me, but the seller, and when the new parts are ready, the seller will give you instructions how to order that last part. You don't have to pay for it, of course, but you can order the last part through her recommendations or explanation, or however you want to tell it. You know, my English is not that good, but I always struggle a little bit. So if you want the extra part, the good part, please contact the seller. If you want to make the box and you have the die set already in house, it's no problem, you can make it. You just have to cut these flaps yourself and round the corners. And so you know the size that you need to cut. If you cut it, it's 3 inches wide and it's 4 and 1/8 of an inch. Yes, 4 and 1/8 of an inch. And in centimeters, that's 10.5 centimeters long and 7.8 centimeters wide. So then you know how big the part is. I'm so sorry that I did not check it well enough. I think my mind was over the place because I had a very sick cat who only wanted to throw up and needed to go to the doctors with her and eventually put her down. So that's why I made the stupid mistake. I'm very sorry. I can't say more. I don't think it's a really big deal because it's not very intricate part to make yourself. But I think because you all paid for it, you need a good part. So um, contact the seller, ask her for a new flap die. She just sent me the production pictures, so I checked them and now they are good. And production will take about a week and a week and a half around that time. So then, when the production is finished, she can send out the good die to all of you who ordered the box. Thank you for watching this video, and again, sorry from the bottom of my heart for this stupid mistake. I hope it never will happen again, but I think it's important for me to tell you that it was also my mistake, not only the seller's mistake. Wishing you a nice day. Thank you for watching, and until the next video. Bye bye.